In 1983, a man took power in one of the poorest countries on earth. He was 33 years old. His name was Thomas Sankara. The world was not ready for him. He fed a nation. He planted 10 million trees. He sold the government's Mercedes cars and replaced them with the cheapest car he could find. And 4 years after he took power, his best friend had him killed. I am not speaking to governments. I am speaking to people. Because people do not need permission to be free. On this very ground, a leader stood among his people, his hand extended in solidarity. Their embrace was a promise, a shared vision of unity. The president of Burkina Faso refused a government limousine. He said a leader who cannot share his people's conditions has no business leading them. His name meant the upright man. He was exactly that. Blaise Compaoré was Sankara's closest friend. They came up through the military together. They started the revolution together. You know what I am afraid of, Blaise? Not the enemies outside. I'm afraid of the day we stop being the men we promised to be. Amos, you have been the same man since the day I met you. That is either your greatest strength or your greatest danger. But the only man I do not have to explain myself to, Blaise. You already understand. And you are the only man foolish enough to make the whole world your enemy, Thomas. The day I compromise is the day I become everything I fought against. I will not let that happen. If they come for me, Blaise, promise me the revolution continues. Nothing will ever come between us, Thomas. I swear it. And I will always stand beside you. Always, Thomas. We cannot build Africa's future with borrowed money and foreign conditions. We must grow our own food, wear our own cloth, stand on our own ground. Thomas Sankara fed the entire nation of Burkina Faso within 4 years of taking power. The country had been dependent on food aid. He ended that dependency. He planted 10 million trees to stop the Sahara Desert expanding into his country. He told the entire continent of Africa to stop repaying its foreign debts. He said the debts were not owed, they were owed to Africa. The people who held those debts decided he had gone too far. Certain conversations have a way of becoming very expensive for those who insist on having them. President Sankara's policies are destabilizing the region. Something must be done. He heard the warnings, all of them. He kept going anyway. While revolutionaries as individuals can be murdered, you cannot kill ideas. A man who is afraid to die cannot truly live. When Thomas Sankara died, his entire estate consisted of a car with a broken engine, a refrigerator that did not work, 4 bicycles, and a guitar. His wife and children received no government pension.
I hear things, Thomas, in the market, in the compound, the conversations people stop having when I walk past. Something is being decided without you in the room.
Mariam, I know the risks. I've always known the risks. But what kind of man lets fear decide what kind of man he is?
The people who want to stop you, they are not outside this country, Thomas. They are inside this compound.
While revolutionaries as individuals can be murdered, you cannot kill ideas.
I am not afraid for the idea, Thomas. I am afraid for the man. The idea will survive you. Your children need you to survive it too.
She was right.
"15 months before the assassination, a meeting took place that Sankara was not told about. We do not know everything that was said. He is my brother. Exactly. Which is why it has to be you. October 15, 1987, Wednesday afternoon, Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso. Witnesses say he was calm that afternoon, completely calm. Some of them believed later that he already knew you cannot kill ideas, you cannot kill the music of an entire people. And one day, Africa will rise to write its own history.
She was right.
Thomas Sankara was 37 years old. Blaise Compaoré took power before the day was over. He ruled Burkina Faso for the next 27 years. Dare to invent the future. The future is built today by what we have the courage to imagine. In 2014, 27 years after the assassination, the people of Burkina Faso rose up and forced Blaise Compaoré from power. In 2022, a court in Burkina Faso convicted Compaoré of murder in the assassination of Thomas Sankara. He was not in the courtroom, he was living in exile in Ivory Coast. The city kept going, the people kept going, they always do. While revolutionaries as individuals can be murdered, you cannot kill ideas.